right, so here he is, one of a handful of two-division champions in UFC history. My broadcast partner and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier, back on the proven ground tonight.
As DC makes the walk to the octagon, you know he's as fashionable as they get. But ultimately, when this man steps into the octagon, he goes out there, fights with a high pace, a lot of pressure, and really tries to overwhelm his opponents. His in-your-face style is constant, it's overwhelming, and he has all the skills that have made him and allowed him to become a UFC double champion and a UFC Hall of Famer.
And as you can see, he's got the haircut on point. The fight week beard has given way to the goatee, and Cormier's still motivated at this stage of his career, so we'll see what he has for this particular opposition tonight. But more often than not, people know what DC brings to the table, and they have been unable to stop. All right, so tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded, he's so skilled, he's so gifted, and he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm gonna get you. I'll get my hands locked, I'll throw you to the ground, and I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed him to become the champion, and tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev, and he'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes for Makhachev tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Daniel DC Cormier. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we are back in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Truly an MMA hotbed. This UNSC arena has been a host to any number of different historical moments in the UFC, and we have some more UFC history here tonight, champ.
In one of the biggest moments, the women Brazilian fighter, Amanda Nunes, fought there and retained her title. Jessica Andrade knocked out Lil Namajunas to become the UFC strawweight champion. This is a great arena, great fights, and some of the best Brazilian performances were had in this arena.
Overhand left.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, that looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up. Great defense by this fighter.
Posture's up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Islam Makhachev. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Side control now. Cormier getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Oh, he got to his spot.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Cormier trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Two minutes now to go.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Makhachev's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
Stop. Break.
Let's go. Keep pushing.
Ooh, nice straight left hand. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts.
Now he's trying to guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Final seconds here. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, buddy. Take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. All right, you with me? Good. All right, your takedowns will break that.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, DC's back from the can as we get this next round underway, and his striking in that previous round was so good. I got tired just watching that output.
I mean, he did a great job of landing strikes, but not only just punches, not only just strikes, they were significant strikes. A lot of punches outside of the jab. I've gotten in trouble a lot of times about what's significant.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Nice shot there by the champ. Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by DC. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Oh, nice judo toss for him there. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here.
That Darce is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, he's got his back now.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
Strike back.
he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Stop.
All right, buddy, take a deep breath. Relax. It's okay. He's getting to your body, though. Let's get our elbows a little bit tighter this time. Throw your combinations.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, so here we go with our next round. In the previous round,
He got hurt bad here.
Watch yourself. Now you gotta get back up. Scramble and get back up. Scramble.
oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fight.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately. Nice.
Cormier ground and pound from half guard.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Cormier. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by DC.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
That was nice.
Cormier's right back to the full mount here. Under 2 minutes to go.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Scramble. Pull him out. Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Good work from the top here by DC.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Cormier's back in full mount. Making all these shots count.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, and get up.
Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, relax. Breathe for me. Let's refocus. You good? You with me? Okay, listen. I need you to stay off your back this round. I need you to breathe.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up, he threw it straight, he threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is...
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh, that's good.
Makhachev's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Nicely done.
It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
He's having his way with him here.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up. Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight.
Oh, not at all where he wants to be now as he gets flattened on his back. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the back. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. He passes the half.
Makhachev's back in full now. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down, but he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Makhachev's in half guard now. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round, and Cormier's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Oh, huge Superman punch. And there's a takedown attempt. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Overhand attempt now, it's blocked by Cormier. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the... All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flip him through. Great move. We love the big move. They're very excited.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
of the strike to land from bottom position.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Cormier's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
1 minute to go in the fight. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Cormier's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Waning seconds of this fight. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
So there he is, and still the baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world. It wasn't everyone's expectation that it would go the full 25 minutes here tonight, but whatever it takes is what he said during fight week, and that's exactly what he needed here tonight. After 5 rounds, the heavyweight champion remains the same. Congratulations